small village nestled at the edge of a vast kingdom, there lived a young peasant boy named Aiden. His days were filled with toil, tending to the fields and caring for the livestock, but his heart was filled with dreams far beyond his humble surroundings. Aiden yearned to become a knight, a protector of the realm, a hero of legend. Yet, with each passing day, the weight of his impoverished upbringing pressed down on him, whispering that such dreams were impossible for a boy of his station. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and cast the sky in hues of gold and purple, Aiden wandered into the nearby woods, seeking solace in the quiet of nature. There he stumbled upon an old man seated by a stream, his long robes blending with the earth, and his eyes shining with the wisdom of ages. This man was a royal sage, spiritual advisor to the king, though Aiden did not know it at the time. "Why do you look so troubled, young one?" the sage asked, his voice gentle yet resonant. Aiden hesitated, but then poured out his heart. He spoke of his dream to become a knight and how impossible it seemed given his lowly birth. The sage listened intently, then smiled. "Your dream is not impossible, Aiden. The power to achieve it lies within you. It is not the world that limits you, but your belief in what is possible." Aiden furrowed his brow. "How can I, a peasant, ever become a knight? I have no wealth, no noble lineage, no training." The sage picked up a stick and held it before Aiden. "Close your eyes," he instructed. "Imagine this stick is not a stick but a mighty sword. Picture every detail, the gleam of the blade, the weight in your hand, the power it holds. See yourself wielding it as a knight in shining armor." Aiden did as he was told. At first, his mind resisted, reminding him of the cold, hard reality. But the sage guided him, teaching him to hold the image in his mind as if it were already true. "Now," the sage continued, "see yourself as that knight. Feel the pride, strength, and honor that comes with it. Know in your heart that this is your destiny." As Aiden practiced, the image grew clearer, and with it, a strange new feeling took root: belief. The sage explained that this was the power of creative visualization, the first step toward manifestation. "But it's not enough to merely dream," the sage cautioned. "You must act as though your dream is already within reach. Every action you take, every word you speak, must align with the knight you see in your mind. And you must hold firm in this belief, no matter the obstacles." Aiden returned to his village with renewed determination. He practiced swordplay with a wooden stick, studied the movements of the knights whenever they passed through, and carried himself with the dignity of the knight he knew he would become. Whenever doubt crept in, he returned to the vision in his mind, strengthening his resolve. As the years passed, Aiden faced many challenges. The villagers mocked him, and his family feared for his safety. There were times when the weight of his circumstances threatened to crush his spirit, but each time, he remembered the sage's words and clung to his belief. One day, a tournament was announced in the nearby town, open to all who wished to compete. Aiden seized the opportunity, knowing this was his chance to prove himself. With nothing but his wooden stick and his unwavering belief, he entered the lists. The knights laughed at the sight of the peasant boy, but Aiden remained undeterred. When the tournament began, something miraculous happened. His movements were swift and precise, his strikes powerful and true. It was as if the vision he had held in his mind for so long had finally manifested in reality. By the end of the day, Aiden stood victorious, the crowd cheering his name. The king himself, who had come to witness the event, was so impressed that he invited Aiden to join his court as a knight. But Aiden's journey did not end there. His belief in himself and the power of his mind continued to guide him as he rose through the ranks, earning the king's favor. Years later, Aiden was named the king's most trusted knight and gifted a royal estate. With his newfound wealth, he returned to his village, not to boast, but to uplift those who had once shared his struggles. He used his riches to improve the lives of his family, and even the villagers who had once mocked him, ensuring that no one would feel the limitations he had once known. Aiden's story became legend, a tale of how a simple peasant boy used the power of his mind to reshape his reality and achieve his dreams. And in the heart of that legend was a timeless truth, that within each of us lies the power to create the life we desire, if only we believe. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more stories like this, and other mind-expanding esoteric content meant to empower you to live your fullest life.